You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical.
That's right. Welcome to another episode of Extra Magic Hour, your park-centric show here at Walt's Apartment Productions. You're correct. Your ears are not deceiving you. This is not Sam. This is Amanda, and I'm taking over the show this week. And I'm here with Kevin and Shawn, whole new crew taking over Extra Magic Hour. Kevin, how's it
How we
going?
roll?
It's not a mutiny. We're just filling in, guys. It's
No.
fine.
Shawn, how are you doing tonight?
Well, we did this last night. Figure, well, let's just do it again.
It's just the three of us
Yeah.
running the
It's just
entire
the three of us
production
again.
show.
We're just taking over the whole damn thing. Let's go. Now
Let's-
everyone's out traveling. I know Joey's on his way down south. It's Courtney's birthday weekend. Sam's taking some time off, and I'm like, heck, if we can record later, I'm here. Let's go. So let's go. I'm excited to be here. Let's talk some parks.
We're going to talk all kinds of parks. We have all kinds of park news. We're talking Disney, Universal, Knott, and then even a special announcement that dropped right before we are hitting record. So lots to discuss. But of course, before we get started, we got to thank our sponsors, Sunken City Design, Getaway Today, and Where in the Park. And of course, big shout out to our lamplighters, our Patreons who are keeping that conversation going on our Discord, which if you have not yet joined our Discord, you are missing out, my friend. Scroll down to the show notes and join the Discord. It is absolutely free. All of us are in there and we're talking parks all day long. So have fun
Y'all
with
are
us.
so,
all right.
y'all are so organized on these other shows.
This is
Damn,
all
all right,
Amanda.
let's go. I'm like,
Let's
hey, everybody, let's go. It's like,
all right. So our first topic. So of course,
Boom.
we're talking about all the things that happened throughout the week from the last Extra Magic Hour to the time of recording, which is on the 13th of November. So we celebrated Veterans Day. And so our first topic, first and foremost, is Veterans Day. And Disney had a few celebrations throughout the resort. So I'm going to share my screen. See, Shawn, I did it. I clicked on the wrong share screen thing. Happens
I did it
all
the other night
time.
too. So
So embarrassing.
It just happens,
my
you
gosh.
know? All right. So here we go. So Disney had a couple of different things over on their Instagram where they were having cast members share their stories and of those who served. And I just thought that was really, really special that that they were sharing their stories and we got to
Absolutely.
really hear from them in this little video. So shout out to all of the veterans and everyone who are keeping the magic alive each and every day.
Right now,
Absolutely.
it's the audio is muted. I don't know if you want to share a little bit of it. I know you can't hear
Well,
the
yeah.
audio regardless over there, Amanda.
No, I knew it was on.
Yeah. I still can't hear it.
Looks great though.
Shawn, can you hear it? I can't hear it.
I can't.
All right.
So that was playing on my end. So you couldn't hear that?
No,
You can
not at
hear
all.
it?
So it's
That's
backwards
fantastic.
word. It's Amanda's setting.
That
It's
is
apparently her computer
fantastic.
takes over all the audio.
Wild. That's so funny.
I love this so much. This is just what we do. This is just what we do. Well, in any case, we'll have the link over in the Discord. If you go to Disney on Instagram, they have that. It's from a couple of days ago. So this is like the only video that is of all the links that we have. So yeah. I'll figure out my sound one
very
of these days, you guys.
It's very cool what they do. I mean, Disney's very into the military, which is very cool to see. You know, they have the flag retreat ceremony every night and stuff like that. And you know, Walt being in the military, so it's nice that they incorporate that every single day into the park, which I think is a very, very cool thing for sure.
Just a quick update for our listeners. Walt Disney was not in the military.
I knew
He
you were
was
going
in
to say
the
it.
American Red Cross because he was too young
I
to
thought he
serve.
signed up for the military, but he couldn't get in.
He tried, but yeah, he was too young,
See,
so they wouldn't let him in.
This is what happens when you rush through the Walt Disney Family Museum. You don't get all the information.
Right. You have to read
Oh,
the plaque.
military-ish. Okay, he
Yes,
tried.
exactly. Yeah, no, he's always a supporter of the military.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we said, he
Right.
wanted to be in it, but he was just too young.
Absolutely.
He did. Yeah.
So then also too, what
Yeah.
was also
Thank you
really
for
cool is the veterans got to have their own little parade down Main Street, and the crowds gathered and applaud all of them as they walked down the entire length of Main Street, I think. So that was really
that's
really
very,
good to
very cool.
see. There was a number of people on Instagram who were sharing their videos of just the hundreds and hundreds of cast members. So very very cool.
It's very
That's nice. They're on their day off, it looks like, and they're honoring them and being part of it. That's very, very cool. Amanda can hear it, but no one else can, but it looks very good. So that's
I think
wild that you can
the
hear it
sound's
I
now.
off.
know.
You
I'm
can
so
never hear
sorry.
anything else.
I could never hear anything else except for this. All
Right.
right, so moving right along, keeping up with Disneyland, it was announced once again, Earl of Sandwich is closed at downtown Disney as of November 8th, and the temporary pod location is going to remain open during construction, which is over by the Star Wars Trading Post. Do we think this is official this time?
Oh my
I
god, I
hope
mean, is
all
this
the
like the what,
permits are
third
filed.
time?
Yeah,
Is this the
Yeah.
third time?
probably. Well, they had the main
Yeah,
location that they first had that they knocked down. Then they moved
right,
over to this location where La Brea Bakery used to be. And then they moved out of
right.
here because they were going to start working on Portos, but then like some permits weren't filed correctly or something. So they came back in. I think that's what the rumor was. I don't know what's going on. So hopefully this means that we might actually get Porto sometime within the next 2 years. We'll have to wait and see.
You guys live down there. What do you think of Portos?
Oh,
I love
it's
Portos. Yeah.
fantastic.
Those those
Love
those that
Portos.
those mashed potato balls or whatever. Oh my god, let's go. Those potato balls are so good.
Yes.
I do wonder if
I'm
the
looking forward
line's
to
going
it.
to be even worse at Disney than it is at a normal location, or if they're going to have something figured out by then. We'll have to wait and see on that.
I have a lot of questions about it. Are they gonna actually cook there? Because I mean, Portos are huge, and
It
are they
sounds like, I
gonna?
mean, they're
Are they,
expanding this spot, right? They're gonna knock this building
Yep.
down, and they're building down to where the ticket booths were. So I
yeah,
think they've already started
It
taking those
is.
down, I think I saw someone say.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
the last
yeah,
two down at the end over there by the seating of Earl Sandwich, those are closed and they're gonna knock those down too.
yeah, over by California Adventure side. Yeah, so crazy. So it's gonna be a huge building, and hopefully it's if it's not fresh baked, I'll be very upset. It's not fresh baked Porto, so I'm confident that
I've
it will
heard
be.
I've heard a lot of them saying that because their bakery is so big that they wouldn't fit there, so they would have maybe like bringing it in, which I think I agree with you, Kevin. It would suck if it wasn't fresh because we can't go. Yeah,
Yeah.
but who knows?
Yeah.
And will the prices be the same?
I'm sure they'll
I'm
jack it
sure
up.
that'll be the Disney markup.
The
Yeah.
Disney markup,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, the downtown
But
But
Disney tax or whatever you want to call it, but
that's
Portos is fairly
okay.
reasonable to begin with, so
Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
it should be good.
But it's gonna be super exciting. I mean, I've when they first announced it, my immediate thought was it would go in the old ESPN zone because that is the footprint a Portos needs.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and so the fact that they are building a new thing, I know we saw some concept art way back when that it was going to be two stories and there was going to be like a lounge kind of a thing where it's going to be two separate little sections. So we'll see what they end up going with, but I'm super excited. Anytime we can go to Portos is a good time, and
Absolutely.
this will be man. As soon as they get their mobile order, whoo, we'll be there every
Oh my gosh.
time.
Hey, you're gonna be like 3 and 4 hours out for you're gonna be ordering before you get to the park just to get your food, and that's
Fantastic.
it's gonna be cool.
Let's
It's gonna be
go.
cool.
Oh, I'm excited. All
Just for
right.
sure.
Other news over at the Pixar Place Hotel on the other side of downtown Disney. It was announced that two new suites were available starting on November 8th for stays beginning in December. So there's two different suite um, designs. This one is inspired by Coco, just super cute. You have a little monkey Alabrije down here. You have Dante above the fireplace, Lococo or Miguel doll um, in the on the right, and Alabrije little farm door. They're very very cute. And
Oh,
then
it's
the
very cool.
next one is inspired by The Incredibles.
That's very cool.
So super
I love
super
I
cool.
love both those movies. So that I think those are going to be. Wonder how much they
For
are.
Yeah,
sure.
there's gonna be Easter eggs galore. So
Oh, I'm sure it's not cheap. Yeah.
oh no, no.
It's not Grand
More.
California, not cheap though, or Disneyland Hotel. It's still going to be cheaper than those, you would think. But have you
Well, I
guys
don't
ever
know what a
stayed at
suite goes
Pixar
for
Hotel?
either of those two. No,
Have you guys ever stayed at the
not
Pixar
even when
Place
it was
Hotel?
Pixar or Paradise Pier when it was
Yeah,
called
Paradise.
that. We didn't
No.
stay there back then either.
it's a cool. I stayed there when it was Paradise. It's very very cool. If you get that like 11th floor view of DCA, it's totally worth it. It's very cool to stand there and look and see all of that. I thought it was a very cool hotel. Actually,
Yeah.
better than the Grand Californian because I think I had a better view there than I did the Grand Californian when I stayed there. So
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
We've stayed at
Yeah,
the
a
Grand
little higher up.
Californian once. We were right above the monorail beam.
Hey, me too. Like right off to the left is where Soren was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we
If
were
you look
probably in
We
the
out straight
heard
same
the
room
ahead.
water.
in that
Yeah.
same little area right there, and the Grizzly River is right across from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they test it all night when you were there?
We were there on a grad night, so it
Yeah.
was a little bit
Oh,
noisier.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we were there, they were testing Grizzly River Run. They were working on it in the middle of the night, like at 3 a.m.
Oh,
And it's
Makes
like,
sense.
I'm like, yeah, it was pretty cool for like 3 nights in a row. That was very cool. So,
Yeah. It's the amazing things you pay extra for over at the
yeah,
like
absolutely.
theme park hotel. Yeah.
But it is cool to watch them like work on the hotel at night. I mean, it's like when they're down in the
Right.
park, like working on like the landscapers are out and they're like painting little things. It's amazing the detail that's put into that place at night when you don't realize it when you just see it. How's all this get done? Well, that's how it gets done. They replant, they repaint, they're sweeping, they're washing. The people running. There's a lot of people running around at night. You wouldn't believe how many people actually running around at night, and they're on bikes and little go karts and everything. Is very very cool to watch that part.
It's pretty crazy.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Shout out to all those cast members that keep the magic alive behind the
hundred
scenes.
percent.
Definitely. That's why
They
they can
said
keep it open
more
7
people
days a
work
week.
at night than do more people work at night than do during the day to keep it up and running, which I think is amazing.
Wow.
It's nuts.
Well, something that's also amazing that people look forward to every single year, candy canes.
Yes.
So Disney Eats posted the candy cane distribution schedule. So we have the Candy Cane Palace and Candy Kitchen at Disneyland. So we have the dates listed here: the 28th through November 28th through December 24th. We have select dates for that,
Oh
and then
man,
over at DCA you have Trolley Treats um, with days kind of offset. So it's kind of every other day is what it's looking like. So it's either going to be Candy Palace and Candy Kitchen or over at Trolley Treats every other day. Have you guys ever had
man,
a Disneyland candy cane?
I have not. I mean,
Never.
I bought candy canes, but not like the actual ones that they make there. No, but I was hoping to see that next week, but I guess I was. Oh well.
This is gonna be your first time going there during like Christmas time, so that makes sense that you haven't got one of their candy canes before.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
think we've ever been
apparently
there on an
there's
actual like distribution day, or if we got there, we didn't know it was happening.
That's
So
a big
we
deal,
weren't
man.
there early enough.
People are
it's
like lined up for the. I'm like, that's kind of weird. It's just a candy cane, but but
yeah.
hey,
People are serious about it.
And
oh
Disney
yeah,
Eats put the information out here that there is a wristband that you get. It's not available through mobile order because it is so limited in the number that they make, and so you need a wristband, and then you get in line, and then you get your candy cane, or maybe you get the wrist. I think the Kelly and Courtney had said that you get a wristband and it has a specific time that you come back.
Yeah, I was reading a
So
thing talking about how you have to make sure you get back at that time. They are
yeah,
serious about. It's not like between like like when you get it and through the rest of the day, like some like kind of like the old fast pass system. This is you have a window of time, and if you miss it, you miss it.
man, that candy cane stuff is serious.
I'm messing
Which is
around.
why we haven't
Have you
like
guys had
partaken
them?
in it. No.
No.
You've never had
I
them?
mean, really big. I don't know if like people buy them to eat or just to keep. I've heard about people just having them like as like a souvenir,
Okay, I
but
think that's dumb. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm sorry. It's 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 a
You gotta
candy cane.
enjoy it.
Crack that thing open. Let's go. You know?
right.
Yeah. I
Trying
don't
to
know
peek and eat it
why
too.
would you keep it? What
Yeah.
would be the
It's
purpose of
just
keeping
so
it?
big. It's hard to eat. So like because it's so hard to get one. It's like they
Right.
just have it as kind of like a memento of like a what they were able to get at the park. So
Huh.
Well,
it becomes like a more of
it's
a
Okay.
funny because
trophy than a candy.
I
Yeah.
remember like when I was younger and when I would take the kids a long time ago, we would buy like the big stick candy cane, but it was like the rainbow colored one. You couldn't
Right.
eat that thing. You literally had to break it up with a hammer and chip
Right.
pieces off of it. It took you like 3 weeks to eat, but it's probably the same idea. But I've seen people go gaga for that candy cane, and they make it right there, and you can watch them whip it around and do that thing. But hey, let's go.
No. Well,
Each their own, I
if
guess.
I guess
Like,
so. And if you are the type of person or family that does collect them, then please share your photos with us over on our Discord because we would love to see like do you have a special display case? Do you hang them on your Christmas tree? Like how do you display them?
Yeah,
We
that would be
want to know.
cool. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Also, if you have a
Well,
strategy on how to eat them, let us know
Yeah,
how
we
that
would
works
like to
too.
know that too.
Yeah.
yes.
What's your go-to way to eat a big
Yeah.
old candy
Do you
cane?
do you use a hammer? Well, inquiring
Right.
minds want to know.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know. All right. So next up, going further into the park, Life Day is tomorrow as we're recording this, or it is today as this releases. So happy Life Day, everyone. So
About time.
Disneyland announced their celebration foodie guide for uh for Life Day. And I'm not sure how long these menu items will be available. I wasn't able to find that information, but this is a guide that I put together with the Disney Eats and Disney Food blog. So we have some fun new things, a lot of returning things from last time, but still a lot of fun. I love that they are constantly adding things to the menu. This vanilla flour toast seems very, very delightful. Cinnamon swirl toast, some ricotta
Yep.
cream, cake frosting. Let's go. Let's
You know,
go.
if you guys don't follow Where in the Park, you need to because she puts together like the best displays of like the food guides and stuff like that. So check them out if you're not following them for sure. Because this is great. This is great stuff right here.
Well, thank you.
What is
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna ask and I hope I don't get banished from the network, but what is Life Day?
What is your
Yeah,
problem? How do you not
a,
know? Do you know Star Wars at all?
a little bit. I
Gosh,
mean, I
Shawn.
yeah.
No, no, it's actually kind of a weird thing. It's from the holiday special from 1978 or 1979. It was after the first Star Wars movie came out before Empire Strikes Back. They did
Hmm.
like this special on I don't know if it was ABC or not, but it was like the weirdest like acid trip of a like
I've heard
Star Wars
about that.
special.
Yeah, it was
And
Life
part
Day,
of
huh?
the
Okay.
thing was that they were celebrating Life Day over at Chewbacca's house. And yeah, it was just kind of weird.
Okay.
And it kind of went away until like I don't know if there's been like comic books or anything that have revived it or what, but there's like just the really deep Star Wars fans that have been pushing for no, we need more of this to be observed. So
So
Disney looking to make a buck went for it.
is this a Disney thing? Do they support Life Day or is it like
Yeah,
is oh it is. Okay. I didn't know if it was like Dapper Day is kind of like a
no, this is
like an
not a fan
outside kind of
event.
thing. It's not a fan
I
event.
think
Okay.
I don't
I
know if
think
it
it
started as one.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it started as a fan event, where people would just go to Galaxy's Edge. They would have a lightsaber, photo op in front of the Falcon, and just kind of hang out and celebrate Life Day. And then Disney caught on and said, of course we can
We're in.
sell stuff, and so they have merch now that says Life Day 2025 and uh, all that. So they're catching on.
Seems like they find lots of reasons to get together with their lightsabers in Galaxy's Edge, right? So any reason to do that. I mean, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to
I
bring
just
mine out. I'm afraid I'd break it, but
Yeah, I was just looking up. I don't know if they have the Chewbacca and Life Day robes over in Disneyland. They definitely have it at
Hmm.
Jollywood Nights during the event they do at Hollywood Studios in Florida.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty wild to look
Not
at. So
Yeah, I did not see it on the list, but
Thank you
yeah.
for updating me on what Life Day is. I appreciate that, guys.
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
it's just the Star Wars
You
Christmas.
know those things you just kind of go, uh-huh, uh-huh, and you just kind of play along with, like you act like you know. That's one of those things. I'm like, oh, life, yeah, uh-huh. What the hell is that? So
I
it's
think
just
they
us here
celebrate
talking.
it.
So it's
Yeah, I think they celebrate it on November 14th because that's when that special aired on TV.
oh, okay, all right, that's fair.
I believe that's the only reasoning behind it.
That makes sense. Well, if you are planning on
Okay.
going to the parks for Life Day or any other day, then you will see that there's a new number underneath your barcode when you go pull up your magic key. So this week, Disneyland added the total visit count. And so we've had a little bit of a speculation as to what counts as a park visit. I know Kelly and Courtney went down to Disneyland last weekend and they scanned into park and that counted as a visit. And then they scanned into Disneyland and that also counted as a visit. But when they parked, hopped over to DCA, that did not count. So I'm gathering
Hmm.
that it's just when you park and when you go to your first park, but I don't know.
So
So
I'm
the
actually
question
I'm actually looking at mine right
yes,
now, and mine says nothing on it right now. Did they
Yeah, I
change it?
was that's why I was looking it up because I saw people complaining on Facebook earlier today that they took it away.
did
So
they
But
as
the
we're
switch
other
it
recording
day,
around?
it might already be old
the
news.
the other day it said
Oh,
20. The other day it said 22. So, but that's just because I lived in Oregon
interesting.
for years until last year. But yeah, it's
Is
gone.
gone.
I was just bringing it up. I'm like, damn, it's gone.
Yeah.
So
Is
I
your guys' is gone?
wonder. So
Mine's
this
gone too, yeah.
this article was
Yeah,
from 6 days ago. It was right after we finished recording the last extra magic hour. So I apologize. This is already
that's
old news.
wild.
I guess it's news that it's old news now. Um,
Right? We're
but
breaking that
I
for some
wonder
people.
then, because
Yeah,
people were complaining of what counts as a visit, or like my other question is, how far back does this go?
right,
Um, does it go back to when we were all annual pass holders and not Magic Key holders, or is it just at the start of Magic Key when they switched over?
right.
Um, they're obviously tracking, so I wonder if there was just a glitch somewhere, and so they're updating some things. We'll have to see the next app update.
Odds are it'll be
That's
back tomorrow. So we're
right.
just like we're just
Just
because
keep your eye on it,
there
everybody.
was too much talked
Yeah.
about it. I think I was watching Fresh Baked last night, and he said his said 1,136. That's the highest one I've heard of anyone said this from what I've seen in the past week. 1,100 times. That's wild.
That's a lot.
That's a
He's there every
freaking
day.
lot.
Yeah.
He is, yeah, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I
I
believe it
mean,
That's
is
what
from the
makes me
big
think.
reset too. As far as when
Yeah,
this number starts, I think it's from when everyone got their passes back in
when it went to Magic
2021.
Key, when it went to
Yeah.
Magic Key, yeah, but
Exactly.
yeah.
it's still crazy. I was kind of disappointed by 22, but I'm like, oh, I didn't live down here for years, so we only went like once a year. But 22 is not bad, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people were in the 400s, 500s, but I hope it comes back. It was kind of cool to just see people talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the internet was a buzz about it for sure.
Right? Damn you, Disney! Look at that. They're screwing with us now. Like,
Yeah, we
Right?
give us
were
something.
saying like it would be great if it was a little more granular. Tell us like, how many times did I park with this pass? Where did I
Right?
go with it? Tell me how many times I went to California Adventure versus Disneyland. But
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what they're doing.
yeah,
It
I
comes
hope
back
still
so.
hope.
tomorrow with all that stuff. It's like you scanned in here at this time, and it was this. You were in the park this long because I'm sure they can tell you all of that. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean?
Exactly.
I guess I probably couldn't tell you when you left, but they could tell you when you scanned in. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But
And I don't think we need it that granular as far as the time goes, but it
that'd be
would be
fun though.
good to
That'd be
hear
fun.
to see, like Kevin said, how many times were you at Disneyland, DCA,
Right.
and parking? Because then that justifies your next um pass purchase, right? Did
Mm-hmm.
you use it enough times to justify the cost?
Right.
And you can really make a decision at that time. So I think that would be really helpful to know. Um, But if you're thinking about getting a Magic Key, they just announced that $99 down plus the 12 monthly payments, 0 APR. So this is a reduced price of the down payment, which is super exciting. So this was posted by the Cali Bay 5 days ago. But his question, and I'll throw it to you guys: do you think Disneyland is struggling to sell these keys?
Well, is it 99 plus the 100 and whatever your first payment is? So it's like $200, or is it? Because I for some reason I haven't had to pay a down payment. Mine just starts off. I'm paying monthly. I don't know if you guys are monthly or if you guys are just pay for it or what, but
We're monthly.
mine's monthly.
Usually, they ask for more money on the first payment, and then it's less for the
Okay,
subsequent ones. So I
okay,
Right.
think that's what they're saying here. It's only for
but not when
specific
you
California
renew, right?
residents too. We should probably
Yes.
Yeah,
specify that.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
going to specify that it's just for California residents. It's living in specific zip codes. So you
Mm,
can get all the information over on the Disneyland website. But I thought it was pretty cool that they were offering this, uh, because any way that they can help lower the prices in this economy right now, let's go.
yeah. Very interesting that they do so many things for California residents. I don't know if Florida does the same thing for Florida residents, but to see
There
like,
are definitely
you have the
perks.
ticket
Yeah.
you have a ticket coming up in a couple weeks, the 249 pass coming up in December, for all of California residents, I think is amazing. But this is cool too that they they single out the California residents. Or and this is you said this Southern SoCal, is it?
Uh,
Or is it?
I didn't check
yes,
that range,
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's
I don't
a
know where
zip
the
code.
961. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a little
yeah.
blurry on my side.
9,999.
Yep.
Yeah.
9,000 to 6, yeah.
That's a lot.
Somewhere.
I'm 95 up here, and you guys are. I know down there is like where you guys are at 93, right? So I believe so. I remember, but maybe
Well,
it's like half the state.
I know, it's a lot.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, jumping over, you were talking about Florida.
I
Florida
do.
got some big news. Southwest announced that they're kind of bringing back a little of that magical express that we all loved. So starting November 18th, guests arriving on Southwest flights going to Orlando International Airport, that's MCO, and they're staying at select Disney resorts can skip baggage claim entirely. So Disney will take care of your checked bags and deliver it straight to your resort,
Oh, damn.
obviously within a few hours of your arrival. So you can just head right to the parks. And the participating resorts include All Star Movies, Music, Sports, Art of Animation, and Pop Century. So,
So
uh,
just the
Pop
values. That's very interesting.
right.
Pop
So
Century
this
is
is
amazing.
That's one of
this
the
is
best
very,
for
very
sure.
interesting. So
That's
what
cool. Well, it's
what
Southwest is kind of like a value airline too. So that's kind of cool that they do it with the value resorts as well. So that's nice.
But it does not include the actual bus to the resort
no,
or to anything. So it's not quite Magical Express, but it's just one element of it.
Yeah.
it is just the
So I didn't
That's
actually
cool
one
look into
though.
what this was. I
element.
just saw people advertising it as Magical Express is back with Southwest. I'm like, awesome. Let's get on the bus. But
The
but I
one
mean the
part
bags
of
are pretty cool.
Magical Express is back, not the buses
Yeah.
just yet. But this is a step in the right direction, and that is really, really exciting because that was awesome to just get off your plane, not have to worry about your bags. You go right down to transportation, get on the bus, and you are going to your hotel, and you knew your bags were taken care of, and you can just jump right onto whatever bus that you wanted to go to right as you got to your hotel, and you're good to go. So I really hope that they bring that back because that's what really set Disney apart is that extra magical moment that no other hotel or theme
Hmm.
park is doing. So
That's very
yeah,
cool.
very, very
Yeah, I
cool.
mean, I don't recommend it, but Amanda and I once had it where we had a United flight where we were like kind of late for it. Back when Magical Express was still working and it was still going with United back then. And we had the tags on our bags. And we had it where when we finally got to check the bags, they told us that we were too late for our flight. It wasn't our fault. We were there like 2 hours early, but there was an issue happening. But anyway, not important to the story though. But our bags went on the flight after our flight. But we
Oh
were still
boy.
able to actually get onto our flight. So we landed in MCO before our bags did. But we still just went straight to the parks, had fun. By the time we got back at that night, our bags were in our room waiting for us.
Nice. Nice.
So so I'm sure that can happen too if you're lucky enough with Southwest if you're in that kind of jam. But yeah, just a thing to know that that is the beauty of that service, that you don't have to
Absolutely.
actually be on the plane with your bags.
It was a game changer for sure. And if you need any help planning your trip on Southwest or otherwise, then you need to call our friends over at Getaway Today because they can help you out with all kinds of things. So
Yes.
let's take a moment and hear from them, and we'll
Who's
be
ready
right
for an
back.
ad break?
I
No,
am.
I am. It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Absolutely. Check out Getaway Today. Even just if you have a question, like they are super helpful and that's what they're there for, to help you out. They're
Mhm.
in the know with all things Disney, all things theme parks, all things hotels, and even cruise lines, which is where we're headed to next. All kinds of information came out of the Disney Cruise Line, starting with the Disney Adventure. Let me pull up my screen again. See if I can do this right this time.
This is
Maybe
so
not
much fun not having to do all that stuff.
how. Glad I could help.
I'm just like,
Um,
this is good. This is nice.
Way to sit back and relax, Shawn.
Right.
All right. So on the Disney Adventure, they announced some new onboard entertainment. So we have Remember at the Walt Disney Theater. You can join Wally, Shawn, his
Yes.
captivating
Let's go.
journey
Yes. Can we?
with characters from Disney and
Yeah.
Pixar in an all new musical created exclusively for the Disney Adventure. Looks like we have some Coco elements happening out
That's
in
cool.
this little
Coco's the best.
screenshot. We have Disney Seas the Adventure, that is SCAS. We
I see
have
what they did there.
Duffy, yeah, right. Duffy and the Friendship at the Garden Stage. Adventures Assemble at the Garden Stage. And a Baymax Super Exercise Expo.
Wow.
Super cute. And of course, couldn't be at sea without Moana, Call of the Seas. So and that's over at Wayfinder Bay. So lots of cute things going on over on the new Disney Adventure.
Is this the ship that's based out of Asia? Or is
Uh,
this is it,
Ooh.
isn't there one based over in China or Japan?
This might
Or
be
am
the
I
big
missing?
one.
Okay.
Let's find out. Disney
not
Adventure.
sure.
You
This is
know, if
totally
Courtney was here, she'd answer this right away.
Oh yeah, she just like,
yeah.
nope, it's this, and she would tell us exactly how long it was and the
When it was
capacity and
built,
everything.
you know.
Yeah,
Right.
when it went, yeah.
Courtney, we need you.
Courtney is the cruise. Those girls are the cruise girls, man, for sure.
They are. Um, Kevin, what'd you find?
Um, I think this is the one. It says, yeah, this is the one that started as the Global Dream that they ended up buying. So yeah, this is that really huge one that's going to be over in
And it's like in China
Asia
or Japan
somewhere.
or something. Yeah, yeah, right on.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking at the
See,
Wikipedia
I
page,
know
and
a
they're
few
not that clear.
things. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
know a couple of things. Yeah,
you
I just
got
don't know what
this.
Life Day is. That's all right. Today,
That's
right.
okay.
It says the maiden voyage is going to be March 10th of next year.
nice.
There you go. Very good. All right, moving on.
Singapore.
Okay, Singapore.
Sorry.
So it was also announced this week that Disney Cruise Line is returning to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with an all-new performance celebrating the Disney Destiny. So
Nice.
we have all kinds of villains showing up here because obviously the theme of the Disney Destiny is heroes and villains. So we have Cruella de Vil, we have Maleficent, and Dr. Facilier there. And then we have along the bottom there is the villains. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. And then we have the Princess and the Frog. Looks like we have Moana, Hercules. Of course, we have the Fab Five. And we have Maribel and Bruno and Anna and Elsa.
That's
So
very cool.
fun times to be had. Do you watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
I do. I love it.
Yeah.
You
I've
guys watch
never
it?
watched it.
What?
I don't think
think
ever
I
in my
have
entire
either.
life. Oh, no.
And then the dog show is always right after it. They always have
There
like
you go.
the whatever dog show, Western, yeah,
Oh, sorry, I'm
Westminster.
jumping ahead.
Is that
Are
If
you fine?
on
if we
Thanksgiving or
have
the day after Thanksgiving?
The parade is literally like Thanksgiving morning.
Thanksgiving. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I've just never tuned in.
No, well,
it might
okay.
just
What
be
channel is
like
this
for
on?
me, I think it was just on in
I
the
think it's usually
background.
it's usually on everywhere. Like, but I know like
Okay.
NBC goes hard on it because Al Roker's always out there doing Al Roker things, and
Hmm.
but yeah, like half of it, like they literally like do like they said like a show that in front of Macy's, like is where there's the prime seating. That's where all the performances are, and like the Broadway shows are all. And then the balloons obviously are pretty cool, which you get to see
Right.
balloons sometime, and it's like it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I just realized I can make my screen bigger too. This is great that I can like see everything. Yeah, wow. Whole new world.
well, welcome to not being a host of the show.
Oh, yeah, 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 nice.
Welcome to my life. Yeah.
All right. Continuing on with the Disney Destiny, they also announced that the song "This Is Your Destiny," which is kind of the anthem for the ship, is now available for streaming. So if you
Of course.
want the song to play whenever, I know people in the comments of this post were like, "Oh, it's on repeat forever." Okay, cool. You do you. Um, you know, but yeah, just to bring that magic home.
Makes me
So
wanna
yeah,
put on my superhero cape, this person says. Okay, wow.
there you
Alright,
go.
fired up.
Yeah, the well, you can't hear
Well, you can, so wait.
Now we can't hear you talking.
me.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Audio's all over the place.
How is it, Amanda? Tell
same.
us all about it. How is it?
I couldn't hear it either. I can't hear music on
Oh,
my computer.
oh, that's
Would love to
Not
tell you.
anymore.
But
Interesting.
you can go to Disney Live Entertainment and Disney Music and check out their post over on Instagram.
see if
All
you
right,
wanna have it
next up,
forever on repeat.
yes.
Check that.
So they live streamed the christening of the Disney Destiny on November 10th. Did Shawn, did you see this at all?
I did not.
I did not either. Totally forgot about it. But
Courtney, did you?
yeah,
You know Courtney and Kelly was
yeah,
Courtney was there.
Oh
She's like,
yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure they did.
That's why
So
they can't be here right
then
now.
right,
Kidding.
they're partying too much.
It's just
So,
there. David Vaughn said this is so exciting. We love David Vaughn. I'm like reading the comments there, but
This is at
yeah, so
3:30
super
p.m.
exciting.
Pacific time.
yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
they had a
That's
yeah,
why
live
that's what I'd be doing
coverage.
in the middle of the day on a Monday. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Congratulations.
right? And then we also got a look at the Disney Destiny Grand Hall. So their atrium of sorts. So we have T'Challa, the Black Panther
Nice.
statue right out in the front there.
That's cool.
Very, very cool looking. And we got,
Oh,
again, this is superheroes and their villain counterparts. So we got Loki and Dr. Facilier with
oh
his
boy.
deck of cards.
And that gap going. That looks nice.
But look at that. Look at the details going on in the
That
atrium.
that room, that ballroom's crazy. That's very cool.
Yeah. This is video walking through. So this will be the main atrium, I think, right when you walk on board.
Dang.
You have a little Disney Destiny platform there. So
Now
very, very cool.
this one's already out, right? Or it's coming out soon, or this ship?
Yeah, this is the one that had the christening. So
Okay.
it'll be set in sail very soon.
Okay.
You can also contact Getaway Today, and
You
they'll help
can.
you
Yep.
plan your entire trip.
Yeah, or message Courtney and Kelly. They can help you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Chat about it all in the Discord in our Extra
Yep.
Magic Hour channel there. And
Yes, yes.
then lastly, it was also
Hi.
announced that
Hi, nice lady.
Meg herself, Susan Egan, was named the godparent of the Disney Cruise Line, which
Oh
I thought
wow.
was interesting. So good for her. Congratulations. So we love Susan Egan here at Walt Department. So
Man, you just
love
whipped through this.
that.
Man, you're killing it. I'm
So they
just like
bring up
following your list and like this is great. Oh, the bookcase looks great. Now I can see it better because I'm on a bigger screen.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
See? No.
Amazing. Boom.
bringing up the next set of news because we are going overseas real quick
Yes, we are.
to yeah, we are. So we've set
Hong
sail.
Kong. There we are.
We have set sail and now
Oh,
we
who's
have
this
an
nice lady?
announcement from Lea Salgonia. So Salgona?
Salonga, I think.
Uh-huh.
Salonga? See, I don't know how to
That's how
pronounce
it's
your name.
spelled.
But she's the singing voice of Princess Jasmine and Mulan.
Okay.
And she is going to be part of the one night only concert celebrating Hong Kong Disneyland's 20th anniversary.
Cool.
So she hopped on Instagram and did this little plug announcing that
Oh,
she will be there. So very, very exciting. It'll be on January 10th, 2026 is when the one night only concert will be happening. So if you are heading out to Hong Kong Disneyland around January 10th, be sure that you catch the concert.
and catch Leah.
And
There you go.
then back over here, stateside, it was
Boom. We're back.
announced that we're
That
back.
was easy.
Just a quick trip because we're talking
Boom,
about
boom.
D23 and a jolly holiday with D23. Their annual event was announced for Sunday, December 14th from 4 to 8 p.m. And they have like some early shopping. And so the the sale for tickets goes on sale today as we're recording on the 13th. So it is $59 for gold members, general members is $79, and then if you want the early shopping experience is 114. So
Hmm.
you can go over to D23 and be sure to get your tickets. It says returning in all its festive delight, join D23 for the jolliest celebration of the season. Gotta have a
What is
jolly.
it? Is it just shopping? You can just shop at the studio? Is that what it is, or what is it?
Yeah.
It's a really good
All
There
right.
question.
would be
I mean, they
festive
made it sound
decorations,
like it was
delightful
park. Yeah.
treats, and
Okay.
atmosphere.
Okay.
So, it's a
And
whole
shopping.
thing.
Oh, I get that.
I believe Kelly and Courtney went last year, so,
Okay.
They
I
said
don't know
good
if they
things
have
about it, but I
yeah, I
can't
Yeah.
don't know if they have
remember
their tickets to
the
go
details.
this year. So,
Yeah. I mean, just to be able to be on the Walt Disney Studios lot is special.
Yeah,
So I mean, that's pretty cool.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You gotta be a D23 member. Sunken City Designs, we love them. Sorry.
Yes. Because it's time for a Sunken City Design break. And if you have not yet checked out
Mhm.
Sunken City Design, he has an event that is happening very, very soon. He's partnering with the Boys and Girls Club. As we know, he works with them very closely, and so he's partnering with the High Desert Artists to provide free art supplies to the local community. And Lou over at Sunken City Design is always giving back to the community, and so he is putting together this little fundraiser of sorts. So we're coming together, and he has an Amazon wish list with sketchbooks, art supplies, all kinds of stuff, and he's putting together these kits, 25 kits. So if you are able to help out in any way, then the link is over in our Discord, and we'll put it in the show notes as well, to the Amazon page, so you can help out the kids in the local area. So
Absolutely. Do you like art,
Oh,
Kevin?
I do like art. Actually, I have a degree in art. I love art. But
Nice.
also I want to point out that he has reasonably priced things that he chose. There's only 4 items,
yeah,
and like I think $15 is the most expensive one of those. So yeah,
Yeah,
if you can
yeah,
help out, definitely go in there and donate one of those.
absolutely.
That'd be
For
great.
sure.
yeah. Sure,
When
I'll
does it
show you.
end?
The event is happening on December 20th, so before that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, very,
Cool.
very, very, very cool. Very great cause. So good job, Lou.
I
Proud of
want those
you.
pens. I'm not gonna lie. Those
You
pens
can
that he
you
has
can
on
get those
You can get them for your. You get one for
Right.
them and one for yourself. Yeah,
Right. That's very cool.
very simple.
all right. So bringing up the next set of things. So we are moving on to Universal news now because why not,
Why
right?
not?
I
So
like theme
Why
parks.
not? Yep.
we all
I do like
love
theme
theme
parks.
parks. All right, hang on. I got one more link. Okay. Sorry, I'm here. I'm here.
So happening here.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I had to pull it up. I had to pull it up. I make sure all my stuff is together so that way it doesn't glitch out when I try and switch screens.
Makes
Boom. Here we
sense.
go again.
All right, here we go again with the holiday food menu over at Hollywood and Dine. It
Is
was
that you and
announced.
your mom?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
there last weekend and we tried a couple of things. So they announced it's available now, and I'm not sure when it'll end. But the holiday time goes through January, so you have time over at Universal
Okay.
Studios Hollywood. So we have some salads, we have a plant-based meatloaf, we got sandwiches. Um, of course, gotta have a can of Who hash because it wouldn't be the Grinch without the last can of Who hash, which are just loaded tater tots with brisket, cheese sauce, grilled onions, and Thousand Island dressing.
Oh my
Not sure about the
god.
Thousand Island, but
I'm sure it's great.
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, it
And
Now
has
that
then,
funnel
brisket. That's
cake,
nice.
that
Yeah.
funnel cake, let's go, man. That thing looks amazing.
yeah, they're piling on stuff with the crunch berries for this Hoolibration, as it were,
Celebration,
because
my
it's on a
god.
few things. Um, it's on that funnel cake. It's also on this stickadoodle, which is a corn dog with cheese sauce. They had something similar with like I think it was corn flakes. But this time they're doing crunch berries, served with curly fries. I'm just not sure about that cheese sauce. That
I
just
mean, Universal loves cheese, it sounds like. Damn, it's like they
I
put cheese on
know.
everything.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
like
not
cheese. Don't get
sure.
me wrong,
Yeah.
but
Okay. You
The
like
corn
cheese?
dog with cheese,
all
and
right.
then you have the fruitiness of the crunch. I'm just not sure. Not sure.
Only one way to find out.
Right.
You
Now that
have
dump
Next time
it,
we're
at
that,
there.
it.
that dump it to
Oh, all
crumpet
right.
onion rings. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what we tried, so I tried the Who cold brew, which is peppermint white chocolate cold brew topped with sweet vanilla cold foam and Captain Crunch berry cereal. And then my mom had the Grinch's Heart lemonade, which is green apple lemonade with a red light up cube and 3 heart gummy candies and green apple jelly. Both were delightful. So if you're a fan of cold brew, um, the green cold foam on top was just the vanilla cold foam. There wasn't any of the peppermint in there. So you like gotta mix it in, and then of course you got the crunchy cereal on top.
But Captain Crunch on anything is good. Captain Crunch is probably one of the best cereals if we're being honest. It's so good. And Apple Jacks, but
Ooh, it's been a while since
and
I had
Fruity Pebbles. I mean, I can keep going, but
Right.
Apple.
But would
cereal
any of
talk.
those be good on a corn dog is still the question on the table. So
Uh,
we'll have to find out.
I just don't get it.
no.
But that's okay. The Whoville Snowball hot chocolate, it's an iced hot chocolate though. Life Day also had an iced hot chocolate. So I don't know how you can call hot chocolate iced and it still be
Yeah,
hot chocolate. Does anyone
that
know?
Just
makes
What's
no
the
chocolate
sense.
milk.
mystery?
No,
It's just
It's a
just
chocolate
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 milk.
milk.
milk, but it sounds better like for marketing.
Yeah.
But
And it's a nice oat milk too, to be specific for this guy.
yeah. And I appreciate the oat milk, but like call it what it is. Just call it chocolate milk.
But they're calling
Don't
it
get my
hot
hopes
though.
up.
How do you put hot chocolate in a
You know how I
snowball?
feel about hot chocolate.
I'm sure it comes out of the thing cold. They're just messing with you. This is just chocolate milk, 100%. It might be
It's just
Nesquik. Who
chocolate.
knows?
But yeah.
$7 for a piece of pumpkin pie? Damn, I'm sorry.
These days, that's a pretty good price. I know the world's broken. That's
But
what we're down
it
to.
has the cinnamon streusel topping.
Oh,
Well, in
okay
that
then.
case, all
Okay,
right,
well,
Yeah,
why are they charging so little? I mean, come on.
right. It's seven
exactly.
dollars because it's served to you actually inside of a theme park, so it's
That's
pretty
right.
Ah,
special.
there's the key.
Right.
That's right.
There's the
And then
kicker.
around the
Yeah.
park, they have a new holiday creamy vanilla Coke and Coke Zero sugar options at any
Okay,
freestyle machine.
I love Coke Zero.
So it's a special little button over at the top that you just tap on that. And I totally didn't know this until we took this picture. Actually, Kevin took this picture. But you can kind of see in the picture a little QR code. So I guess this could be today's travel tip. We have an icon for this. Where's my little travel minute?
This is the Travel Minute, brought to you by Extra Magic Hour and Waltz Apartment Productions.
I wonder if this works
So
on all freestyles across like the
What?
world. I don't know.
I don't
We'll find
know,
out.
Where'd
but
that come from?
it's in the thing. It's in the
What?
videos.
You should really watch this show. It's a really good one.
God
It's called Extra Magic
dang.
Hour. It's part of the Waltz Apartment
Wow.
Productions.
Wait, what's it
Really good
about?
show.
My goodness. So
Wow.
But anyway, as Amanda was saying,
Damn, sorry.
there's on the freestyle machines, I gotta check out other freestyle machines, but around Universal Studios Hollywood in particular, there's a QR code. And if you scan that QR code, it actually gives you the options on your phone for what drink you would like. So you don't have to actually tap the screen, which is fantastic news because sometimes you're just sitting there tapping that button and nothing's
it's
happening.
not responding. Yeah.
It's not responding, and that is, super not hygienic and all the fun things. So having it on your phone, you can select your option and hit pour, and it will know. And in fact, we did this, but we didn't have a beverage to actually, pour into. But it even had a timer of like, "Hey, are you still there? Make your decision in the next, 10 seconds." So it knew that we had scanned, and so technology is just wild. But
That's
I just thought that
crazy.
was super exciting. It's the little
So,
things.
so let me get this straight. Instead of just reaching up and touching the screen, they want you to pull your phone out, scan a QR code, and then fill your soda from your phone.
It's an
Instead
option.
of
It's
pushing
not
buttons on the
required.
screen. Yeah. I think I'm sure it's a COVID thing. Like people didn't
Yeah,
want to touch the screens. So it was a way around that. So
but
they
this
built
holiday,
it.
this holiday creamy vanilla sounds really good.
It
I'm
does.
not sure what holiday creamy means.
I don't know.
We didn't get
I
it, so I wanted to. I'm
It's
like, is this
probably has
pine
cinnamon.
needles?
Got
It
cinnamon
could just be cinnamon. Okay.
I tried to look it up on
or
Coke's
peppermint.
website to see, and they actually sell it, this
Really?
holiday version, but I
Hmm,
couldn't really get any information other than just holiday.
hmm.
So I'll have to report back.
All right.
So,
You
but
have a
super
message there.
exciting. And these Grinch items are available at Hollywood and Dine. So it's the first restaurant right as you walk into Universal Studios on the right.
All right.
All right. Next up, just before the Hollywood and Dine is the Wicked store. So Wicked for Good merch is coming out left, right, and center. So they have a few new things. We have this super cute Spirit jersey. If you're a fan of Spirit jerseys, um, I'm not sure though if this is the back and this is the front, because if that's the case, then it's not an actual.
The one
Looks
on
like
Like,
the
he's
no, it's
wearing
got
a
to
the
be two different
hoodie.
ones because that
looks
one has
like
a
a
Yeah,
hood.
he's
hoodie.
wearing a hoodie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got a zip
All right.
up hoodie,
yeah.
and she just got a Spirit jersey. So there you go. They're two different ones, but I don't know what the back of
Real
this
time
hoodie
fact
looks
check
like.
on that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. But yeah, so I don't know what the back of the
Do they
the
call them Spirit jerseys as well, or is that just what are they called something
I
different
don't
there?
know if it's Spirit Jersey brand or not. I really don't know.
yeah, I don't
Hmm,
know.
Or just
kind of
But it's
cool.
the
inspired by.
same. It has the same
It's the same
line
idea. Yeah.
across, the
Yep.
same puffiness. Yeah. Um, Also, too, they have some other merch, some keychains, some cups. Um, this is a little bag, I think. I'm not really sure
Yeah,
what
it
that
looks like
is.
home
It's a
plate.
got a hinge,
I know the sisters know the name of that thing. I do not.
right? I don't know. I haven't seen. Over at Choosum's Chocolate Emporium, you have um the Wicked for Good milkshake. It's berry and apple flavored shake with emerald rock candy and whipped topping. 'Cause they are
Berry
crazy
and
with their
apple flavored shake. Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That place is
And
great.
then
I,
it
that
Oh
is
place
yeah,
is amazing. Yeah.
it is
love
very
them.
good. And then we have the Wicked for Good churro, which is a peanut butter flavored churro with pink and green flair. Just a little pink and
Interesting.
green drizzle with some, looks like some little magic dust. That's over at the cart near the DreamWorks Theater. And then this beverage here is the Positively Pink and Green frozen beverage, which is green apple and strawberry lemonade. It's frozen beverage with pink and green sugar rim, and that is also at the DreamWorks Theater cart, right there to the left. So you got like this broom that's all snazzy, and
Is that
like
a
you have
room
like
or is this a
photo
meet and
ops and
greet?
all the fun things. So
Was that a meet and
very
greet with
cool.
Elphaba or what was that in the
Yeah,
previous?
yeah,
Okay,
you got, but
so
like
they're
the
not selling the broom. She's just in costume with the broom.
no, but this one had the broom, didn't she? Yeah.
Oh, there's the broom.
Oh,
The same
they're
broom.
not. I don't think they're selling this broom. We'll have to wait and see.
They're selling them at Harry Potter. Why not?
Right?
They aren't. Are they? Yes, they
They
are.
are for sale at
All
Harry
right.
Potter.
They aren't this pretty though.
Where's
Uh,
Courtney and Kelly when you need them to ask these important, wicked questions?
Come
Send them a
on.
text, guys. Can I buy the broom or not? This is
Just
very
FaceTime
important.
them. Got a question for you.
Right.
Yeah.
And then lastly, over at Hollywood Studios, super important news because The Rock was
The
there
Rock.
and he was saying hi to the tram guests, shaking hands, hugging kids, and it was just a great moment for guests. So that's why you ride the studio tour, because you never know who you're gonna see.
Oh,
Um,
check it out.
and yeah, The Rock was
What
there
was he?
hanging out,
Is
so
he filming? Are they filming?
they must
I
be
can only
filming
hope.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he's
Just
just
bored
there
that
to have
day.
lunch. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Fast and the
We don't know
Furious
the life of
14 or
the Rock.
something. Yeah.
In that outfit, maybe. Who knows?
Man, he's lost some weight for sure. Damn.
Yeah, you could take him now.
I think it's just the glasses. But speaking of the tram tour, so just a quick plug for We're in the Park and We're in the Park podcast. So after you finish listening to this episode, go on over to the We're in the Park podcast because we are talking about Jay Stein and his legacy over at Universal, particularly with the tram tour itself. We wouldn't have the tram tour how we have it today if it was not for Jay Stein. All of those magic moments that you experience, the action sequences, all of those things that came from the creative mind of Jay Stein and his team. In addition to all kinds of things like, oh, I don't know, Universal Studios Florida. So we are talking about the life and legacy of Jay Stein. We just lost him last week on the 7th. So we're talking all about him and his life over the We're in the Park
Hmm.
We're in the Park podcast. So
Check them out. They're great.
Yeah. Anything to add, Kevin?
No, I was just thinking like it's a celebration of his life. It's not like a sappy memorial kind of thing. We don't get
Oh,
too
no.
sad in there, but yeah, it's just a lot of people don't know about Jay Stein, I feel. So
No.
it's good to just share that he was part of the story, and a lot of the theme park industry that we have today kind of ties back to efforts that he made in the past. So we're just going to touch on that, and maybe it'll help you to appreciate the parks just a touch more. So that's what we do. We're on the Park Podcast. All right.
Absolutely.
Check it out.
All right. So moving right along to some Knott's Berry Farm news. So Kevin shared this one over in our Discord. It's a little ornament.
Look at that.
Again, this picture is what they use every year, so it's probably not going to be what the ornament actually looks like this year. Just before anyone like writes in, but also these sell out very fast.
Mhm.
So it says 10 a.m. is when it's going to go on. So make sure you're on their site before that time. If you're listening to this right now and it is almost 10 a.m., get on the website if you want this. If you are a pass holder for Knott's Berry Farm, um, yeah, it's pretty cute. They also do sell out, so even if you do reserve it, you have to kind of have to get to the park early as well to pick it up. It's kind of a weird system that they have. So you go in, you have to get a ticket on your pass essentially that says you
Hmm.
can go pick it up, and then you have to go in there before the holiday time is over, but even well before that, because we made the mistake once of like not being able to get there until the middle of December. Like I already reserved the ornament, it's gonna be fine. They're like, we sold out of that like weeks ago. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, okay. I I don't know what I reserved then. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's like that old Seinfeld joke about like, I know you know how to take a reservation, but you don't know how to keep a reservation, obviously, because yeah, it's just
And
kind of weird.
I don't understand that because if they know that they have, say, 10,000 ornaments, then the reservation should be for the first 10,000 people.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why we're selling out. If you were there and you made a reservation and you were successful in making a reservation, then you should have the right quantity available.
I think they oversell because I think in the past maybe they didn't get rid of all of them, so they were hoping that if they overdid it, then they had a better chance of getting rid of all of them. But it's just kind of a weird guest experience thing. It might be different this year. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. But that's just the hot tip of if you do want the ornament, get on the website early to reserve it, and then get to the park early to pick it up.
For
Otherwise, you
sure.
might not get it. Because
We have
we still
two
never got
travel.
that really cool one that they had last year, I think, with the old berry stand. I really wanted that one. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that one was really cute. We have the one with the train, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I
So
do
I'll be
like
on
that
there
they have
tomorrow
the
at 10
ornament.
a.m. and yeah, see what we get.
All right. And then moving on to the news that just broke right before we hit record.
Yesterday or two
Silverwood.
days ago,
Silverwood is well, you announced it to
we
us.
just found it. Yeah, it showed
Just
up
found it.
on my Facebook feed right before we got on this. But yeah,
Yeah.
over in Idaho, like North Idaho, there's a theme park called Silverwood. And I went there years and years ago, and it's been
Hmm.
family owned until right now. Yeah, the article
Yeah.
dropped today saying that Herschend actually bought them, and Herschend's the company that owns Dollywood and Silver Dollar City and a few others.
Oh,
And yeah, so we'll see what turns like what what that means. I don't really know in the long run, but Herschend does a great job with Dollywood. We went to that park a couple years ago, and it's beautiful. So I can only hope that they will help Silverwood to turn into more of a theme park. Um, because I
right
mean
on.
it's called Silverwood theme park, but my big memory from again it was like at least probably 20 years ago now. Um, it wasn't like it was more of an amusement park than a theme park. I think they had a lot of Garfield stuff back then, which I don't think they even have anymore. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Hopefully, Matt and I can
That's
make it up
cool.
there someday and take some photos and have a good time.
That we cover
Yeah.
every theme park on here, not just the major ones. Look at that.
That's true. Oh,
We
also wanted something that I didn't catch it on time. I've been trying to find a good photo of it. Over at Six Flags Magic Mountain, they have a ride that they've been installing now. Where when they first announced it in 2023, it was like it's gonna be coming 2025. But right now, people are rumoring that it's going to be opening 2027. They're
oh,
hoping
Hmm.
for 2026, but we'll wait and see. But according to the OC Register, the track was spotted today over at Six Flags Magic Mountain. We're recording this again on Thursday, so on the 13th
Oh,
of
okay.
November. The track is there, so there's a chance it might be ready. I mean, again, when we look at it, how long it took them to put in, how long it is taking them to put in the roller coaster over at Universal Studios Hollywood, it might take a while to actually install it. And this ride is, I think it's the first of its kind. It's kind of a weird one where it's a suspended roller coaster, but you're riding it the same way that you ride Tron.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, wow.
Yeah,
Like
it looks
like a
wild.
bike kind of deal? Wow, okay.
Yeah, so you're riding on a bike that's hanging from above, and yeah, I mean, we went on a Ninja over there recently, so it's kind of like that ride system, but you're just hanging out on a bike.
Wow.
So
that's a trip. I
I
wonder.
we'll
it
see
probably
how
it
that
probably
goes.
won't take as long there because, Universal, that's a little bit different animal. They actually had to build that inside of the park, like, on the side of mountains and stuff. You have a lot of empty space over there in Valencia.
They're building
But
this in the mountains of Six Flags
oh,
Magic
really?
Mountain. It's going
Really?
up and around. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
If
okay.
you've been to the park, if you know where they used to have this weird theater across from the Bugs Bunny Land, they knocked that theater down earlier this
Oh,
year or
okay.
late last year, and they're kind of building it from there and up around the mountain, kind of where
Oh,
Superman
okay.
is. So I found a video. I'm having trouble refinding. I've been looking for throughout this entire episode, so I can find it where there's like a computer model of what it's supposed to look like while you're on it, and it looks like you're just going through like a forest.
Oh, that's
So I'm like,
crazy.
this looks much better than when you're going on Scream or something over there where you're soaring through a parking lot.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, so let me
so
share. I pulled it up on Google Maps so we can kind of get a lay of the land. So you have the entrance right here, and then it would be off to the right where this theater is. Like we have the Build a Bear workshop right here. Um, this is the theater that they just tore down.
yeah,
Oh,
there's a
wow.
building there that they took down. I think the seating is still there. I know what they're planning to do exactly. I know Superman was closed officially recently too, and I don't know if they're going to take that
Yeah.
track out. They probably will
Yeah, I
though.
would think that they would, because that would just
That's that
be
big long thing right there, right? That's that
Yeah,
Superman?
yeah,
Yeah.
this guy
yeah.
here. So crazy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's
That's
very
it.
interesting. We'll just have to wait and
Keep
see.
our eyes on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't
Well,
go on it, but, I mean, that looks scary, but I'm out, but
Well, it's called a thrill glide coaster. It's from
a
Vekoma.
thrill no,
Thrill
I
glider coaster.
I
I'm
just
good.
can't
I'll just go on
believe
Revolution.
this.
Let's go.
Right.
Oh gosh. No. I can't picture being on a bike like Tron, but being suspended. I mean, like if
No, yeah,
imagine if Hagrid's motorbike adventure was like that.
you're hanging.
That
No.
that
I
would
would still
be
go on it.
wild.
Well, the things that Hagrid's isn't like Tron, like where you're not like
No.
leaning forward unless you really want to. You can like, I've seen you do it, but it's like you
Yeah.
don't have to hold on to the actual handlebar on that ride. Whereas on Tron, like they force you into a position where you
Yeah.
have to put your hands on that. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
have nowhere to put your hands. So
Hmm.
I was just thinking like because it would feel more like you're gliding, but the car, oh no. I mean how they did it was perfect. I'm not saying change the ride. I'm just saying like from a bike perspective. Um but no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
it's
But
wild.
good for them
Interesting.
for coming up with something
Yeah,
new and innovative and
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, we're all for it. So, well, that was the news of the week. Does
There
anybody
you
have
go.
anything else before we close it out?
I think we've touched
Christmas is
everything
coming
on
to
this
Disneyland.
list.
I mean, it's gonna be here tomorrow. Christmas will be at Disneyland. If you
That's
guys go
true.
this week, I know you guys are trying to go, have a great time, stay dry.
We'll
Supposed
have
to be a
to
crazy
keep our
weekend.
eye out on that huge storm coming through
Yeah,
Southern California and wherever, I guess all of California right now for this
wild,
week.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not too bad. By Sunday, we'll stop on by. Otherwise, well, we made reservations. We made reservations for the following Sunday as well. So
There you
we'll
go.
see what happens. Either way, we're going to do Christmas at Disneyland.
Are you gonna get a
Can't wait.
candy cane?
We're not going. We don't have plans right now. I don't know if I downgraded my pass, so I don't even know if I can go on those days.
Oh,
Because
what'd you
I
downgrade to?
don't to the Dream. I think it's the one right below the top,
Eh,
below the
that's what
Inspire.
I got. Believe. We're Believe brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those
That's
things
tough.
where unless we went on a weekday, I don't think I can actually go during the entire month of December.
Right.
So yeah, so it's a little tough to get one of those candy canes.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we need for someone else
we
to
know
go there
people.
and
We
report
know
back to
people.
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
exactly.
Well, my mom and I have it for the first weekend of December to go.
There you
So
go. Candy canes,
Is it
you're
available
coming
for
your
candy
way.
canes that day? I didn't check the calendar.
I will go back to the post. It was every other day. It was from November 28th through the end of December. And it was every other
Oh,
day at each park. So
there you go. You're gonna
You're
get.
gonna be
You're
on
gonna get
there
it,
on the
Kevin.
6th. Wait, did you say the 6th or
yeah,
did you say a different day? Yeah, it's available on the 7th and the 8th, and then the 2nd and the 3rd. So not that day.
rat.
Oh well,
Well, oh well. I don't
better
know what I'm
luck
missing
next
out
year.
on. So
Yeah, it's
Right.
true.
there's plenty of other holiday treats to go explore. And if you need that foodie guide, I got you covered. Not
Yes, you do.
only on Where in the Park on all the socials, but also in our Discord. I posted them there as well. So come join us, come hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. And until next time, we'll see you in the parks. Bye for now.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.